And start to open the eyes up and draw the shoulders up, back, and away from the ears. And do a few nice big circles of the shoulders up, back, and away. Up, back, and away. Really not rushing it, just gently moving and feeling the ripples of the ligaments, the outer alignment of the muscles as they land with the bone. And then move it the other way. So from back to forward. And just draw the shoulders right up towards the ears. Really squeeze the shoulders right up to the ears. And then gently drop them down. Nice. We'll do 3 more of these. So inhale, shoulders up, and then just drop them down. Nice. 2 more. Inhale. Drop it down. Nice. Inhale. Drop it down. Nice. So we'll begin with a really powerful breathing exercise. So what we do is as you inhale through the nose and bring the chest forward and lift the chin. And then through the nose, push the breath all the way out as you move back. And then you inhale through the mouth, push the shoulders back and heart forward, and out the mouth, exhale. So it's basically through the nose, inhale, exhale through the nose, and then through the mouth, inhale, and then exhale through the mouth. And this is how it should look. You can move as quick as or as slow as you want, but I usually get quite vigorous with it. So I usually go... So let's move with that for about a minute, and you'll feel quite a bit of heat moving in and out through the body. So it's in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Ready? Let's go for it. "20 seconds. Do 2 more rounds. 1 more round. And then breathe all the way in. So take all the breath in. Big inhale. And then hold the breath. Hold the breath, hold the breath. Release the shoulders, but hold the breath. And just notice what's happening within the chest, within the lungs, within the diaphragm, within the shoulders, especially the crown of the head and around the ears. You should feel some form of tingling sensation. Just keep holding the breath and notice that tension. Suspending the breath for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Through the nose, slowly let the breath go. Through the nose, let the breath go. And then let's take 1 more breath in through the nose. Try and get all the way up. Shoulders back, heart lengthens, almost like an upward cat. And let the breath go. And slowly come into a child's pose. Into a child's pose. And once you get to your child's pose, gently walk your hands over to the right-hand side, to the place where you can place your left hand over the right. Left hand over the right. And let's walk the hands back to center and come up into a tabletop. Let's get the knees directly under the hips, shoulders over the wrists. Come up onto your fingertips and then draw the shoulders back and look forward. As you exhale, round out through the spine, gaze back towards the knees. And then come back to neutral spine. Lift your right arm all the way to the sky. Right arm, stay up on your left fingertips. Take a nice deep breath in to stretch up. And as you exhale, let's thread the right arm under the left armpit. Release the right shoulder down, right ear down. Left arm walks forward, past the top of the mat. Nice. Belly draws in a little. And see if you can move your butt over to the right hand side. Belly draws in and up. Take one more breath in. Walk your left hand next to the face. Push into your left hand. Reach the right arm all the way to the sky. And then as you exhale, come back into child's pose. And start to walk your hands over to the left hand side with the right hand landing on top of the left. Right shoulder softens down a little. Even allow the right hip to draw back a little. Take one more breath here. Stay for the exhale. Start to walk the hands back to center. Come forward into a tabletop, up on your fingertips, shoulders over the wrists, knees under the hips, shoulders back, look forward, inhale. Tuck your toes, no downward dog, but just round out through the spine. Shoulders draw back, look forward as you inhale. Exhale, round out through the spine, gaze back towards the navel. Beautiful. Shoulders draw back, look forward. You've got an option here to stay on the fingertips and hover the knees just up off the mat. Belly draws in and up. Shoulders back, look forward, inhale. Release your knees down. Lift your left arm all the way to the sky. Nice big stretch up. Take one more inhale as you lengthen. And then thread your left arm under the right. Left ear releases to the mat. Your right hand walks all the way forward past the top of the mat. And see if you can move your sit bones over to the left just a little to equalize the weight between both knees. Belly draws in and up. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, walk the right hand by your face. Lift your left arm all the way to the sky. Nice big breath in. And let's find child's pose again. Hands walk forward. Really good, guys. From here, come up into a tabletop. Once again, up on the fingertips, shoulders draw back, look forward. As you exhale, see if you can move into a gentle downward dog on your fingertips. On the fingertips. Really allowing the heels to soften, a little closer towards the earth. And start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Hands back to the feet. Let's take a rag doll at the back of the mat. Elbows come together. Really let the head go, let the head go. Gentle nod left to right, right to left. Three more breaths here. Gentle sway of the hips left to right. We've got one more breath in. Release the hands down to the mat. Place the hands onto the shins halfway. Lift as you inhale. As you exhale, refold. We'll sweep the arms all the way to the sky. Big inhale. And let's bring the hands to heart center, down by the side of the body. From here, reach the arms up. Start to hook the thumbs. And then take a gentle back bend here as you reach back and fan the fingertips open. Nice. We've got one more breath. Bring it back to center, lateral stretch to the right. Bring it back to center as you inhale. Lateral to the left, squeeze over. Good. Bring it back to center, inhale. Separate the arms and swan dive down towards the mat. Place the hands onto the shins, take a halfway lift. As you exhale, fold back down. And let's walk back out into our downward dog. The hands walk forward. As soon as you get there, spread your fingertips nice and wide. Bring the knuckle of the thumb and the index finger deeper into the earth. Your heels start to hide behind the ankles. Let's come high up on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, and take it to a plank pose as you inhale. Really good. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Once we get to our first plank, really puff up through the back of the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Right knee comes to the right elbow. Right knee comes to the left elbow. And then take your right leg to the sky into a down dog split. Left heel softens, bend the right knee, yawn the hips open, and then come high up on your left tippy toes. Allow your left armpit to lengthen a little further towards the ceiling, and then release your left heel down, back down. Keep the right knee drawing in and up. Opening the hips, take another breath in. Let's come high up onto your left tippy toes. Bring the right knee to the nose. Maybe the two come to touch. Step the right foot forward. Your left foot will follow. Bring the toes to touch at the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift as you inhale. As you exhale, refold. Sweep the arms up. Hook the thumbs right at the top for a gentle back bend here. And as you exhale, swan diving down to the mat. All the way down, take it to a halfway lift as you inhale. Refold and step your left foot to the back of the mat. Listen carefully, your left knee is going to bend. Left knee bends, left knee, and then try and get your butt back towards the left heel as the right leg straightens. That's it. Butt back towards the left heel. That's it. Nice. Take another breath in and then bend back into the right knee. Step the left foot forward. Bring the big toes to touch. Halfway lift. Refold, refold. Find a chair pose. Squeeze into it. Knees touching, toes touching. Squeeze and draw the tailbone in and underneath you as you lift the chest and the chin. Shoulders draw back and away. Take another breath in. Fold it to the mat as you exhale to your halfway lift. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Start to bend the right knee. Left leg straightens. Use your fingers as gentle support mechanisms. Really good. Try and draw the butt back towards the right heel. Nice. Look at your left big toe, bend your left knee, step the right foot forward, big toes to touch, to your halfway lift, inhale, refold, refold. Arms sweep up as you look up towards the hands. This time hands to heart center, down by the side of the body. Let's keep moving. Draw the arms up as you inhale. Fold it to the mat all the way, down, down, down to halfway lift. Refold, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, plank pose. Shoulders directly over at the wrist. Puff up through the back of the heart. Take a breath here. Left knee to left armpit. Left knee to right armpit. Left leg to the sky. Kick it up. Bend your left knee. Yawn it open. Feeling the tension of your practice. Come high up on your right tippy toes. Yawn the hips open just that little bit more. Keeping your breath. Take another breath. Left knee to the nose to the knee. Step it forward. Right foot follows toes to touch at the top of the mat to halfway lift. Inhale. Refold, refold. To your chair pose. Squeeze it in. Find your length. Find your length. Sit nice and deep down. If you've got a bit more energy today, come up on your tippy toes. And then if you're on your tippy toes, try and get your butt a little closer to the heels. Nice. Take a breath and fold forward, heels down. Take a halfway lift. This time you can walk, step, or float to the back of the mat, either to chaturanga or straight to your plank. Let's take it into an upward dog or baby cobra, your choice, and then back to downward facing dog. Squeeze back, squeeze back. Readjust your downward dog so it feels nice for you. Your heels start to soften a little deeper into the mat. Really nice. Take one more breath. Stay for the exhale. We come high on the tippy toes. We bend the knees. We look forward. Either walk, step, or float to the top of your mat to a halfway lift. Fold. Arms sweep up. Once again, hook the thumbs over to the right. We go for a lateral stretch. Left hip draws out to the left. Bring it back to center. And then over to the left. Right hip pops out to the right. Really good. We're going to go one more. So bring it back to center. Inhale. Over to the right, but an adjustment here. Left foot steps behind you and then open up a little bit more. Just a bit more stretch into the left side body. Nice. Keep your left foot where it is. Bring it back to center. Start to bend both knees and reach the arms behind you. Arms reach behind you. Really good. So ideally, your hands are facing the mat. So it's like your chest opens up as the hands face the mat. Even use the arms like you've got little wings out the side of the body. Draw the belly in and up. Stretch and lengthen the front body forward. Take another breath in. Both hands land on the mat. Your left foot steps to the back of the mat. Left knee lands. Reach the right arm all the way to the sky. Right arm to the sky. If you want a little bit more here, you can push into the top of your left foot and lift your left knee up off the mat. Just up to you. Take one more breath. If the left knee is lifted, release the left knee down, right hand lands. Ardha Hanuman, right leg straightens. Right toes draw back towards the face. Really nice, guys. We've got one more breath here. Stay for the exhale. Bend your right knee, tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee up into a wide-legged forward fold. So we go over to the left as the toes draw in and the heels draw out. Take a half weight lift as you inhale. As you exhale, fold down, place both hands and clasp the hands behind the back of the skull. Elbows draw in towards each other, and then take a halfway lift this way. And as you exhale, squeeze back down. Perfect. Got one more breath. Release the hands down onto the mat. Place your left hand underneath your face and lift your right arm to the sky. Right arm to the sky. Perfect. One more breath here. And we'll sweep the right hand to the left foot into a low lunge at the back of the mat. And then take your left leg to the sky, please, into a downward dog split. Left leg to the sky, downward dog split. Perfect. From here, let's bring it through to a plank pose. Shoulders over the wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. All of us go into a half push-up. The elbows draw in and up. Take it to your upward dog as you inhale. And then back to downward dog from the pit of the belly as you exhale. Really strong. Take a nice deep breath. We'll stay for the exhale. High up on your tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward. Walk, step, float to the top of your mat to a halfway lift as you inhale. Refold, refold. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Hook the thumbs and then take the hands over to the right into a lateral stretch to the right. Perfect. Bring it back to center. Over to the left as you exhale. This time, step the right foot behind the left. The right foot behind the left. Really opening up the right side body. Take a breath in. Bring it back to center. The only thing that changes is we start to bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. So ideally, the right knee is sticking to the inside of your left calf. That's it. And then switch so the arms reach back like the wings, just like we did before. Really good. But then here, what we want to feel is that the chest is lengthening forward, even to the point where you push your butt back, but the chin is lifting and the shoulders are drawing away from the earth. Take one more breath. Release your hands to the mat. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. The right knee lands. Untuck the back toes. Left arm reaches to the sky to lengthen. Same option here if you want it. You can push into the top of your right foot and lift the right knee up off the mat. Feel the opening, feel the opening. We've got one more breath. Release the right knee down, left hand lands. Look forward as you inhale. Left leg straightens, Ardha Hanuman, Ardha Hanuman. Really good, guys. Slowly, slowly coming through our practice. One more breath in. Beautiful. Let's look forward, bend your left knee, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee, wide-legged forward fold. Take a halfway lift here. Refold, refold, all the way down. This time, let's just take a hold of the outer ankles on the left and the right with both hands. If you want more, you can take a hold of the outer edge of both of your feet and then take a halfway lift, feeling the hammies open a little bit more. Let's refold. Use the grip of the ankles or the outer feet to draw the crown of the head a little closer towards the earth. Really nice. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Let's start to come up. Left hand under the face. The right arm reaches to the sky. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Actually, my bad. The right hand down. Left arm reaches to the sky. Yeah. Beautiful. Take 1 more breath in. Sweep your left hand to the right foot into a low lunge. Take your right leg to the sky into a down dog split. And let's come forward to a plank pose. From your plank, we've got a half push-up coming to your upward as you inhale to downward facing dog. Take 4 breaths in our downward dog. Starting to notice the tension within the body, the tension within our practice, and using that tension to bring us deeper into our breath, using that tension to bring us deeper into our practice. The knuckle of the thumb deepens into the mat. The knuckle of the index finger deepens into the mat. And it's like we grip the mat with the finger pads at the same time. Almost like spider legs. Allow the heels to soften a little further to the earth. And then wrap your triceps back as the forearms squeeze towards each other. If there's a way to straighten out your arms a little bit more, make that happen, and you'll find that your heels actually land closer to the earth. Let's come up on the tippy toes and bend your knees, look forward. Take it to a plank pose as you inhale, to your half push-up, to your upward dog, back to your half push-up, to a plank pose, inhale. Now, back to downward facing dog. Lift the right leg all the way to the sky. Bend the right knee, yawn it open. Come up onto your left fingertips, the left fingertips. Keep the right knee lifting a little higher. On the left fingertips, really strong. Take a breath here. Let's bring the right knee to your left armpit and then extend your right leg all the way over to the left heel down, and lift your left arm all the way to the sky. Strong, guys, strong. Find your practice here. Opening. We've got 1 more breath. Left hand lands, right leg kicks up to the sky as we inhale. Knee to the nose to the knee. We step the right foot forward. Listen carefully. Left knee hovers. Shoulders come above the hips. Shoulders above the hips. Let the shoulders go. So just soften the arms, almost like you've got no arm muscles. And then take cactus arms, bring the heart forward. Left knee hovers. Nice. Keep squeezing the left and the right glute. If you can, open the heart a little bit more, elbows back. And then arrowhead pose. So the arms squeeze back as the heart draws forward. Strong. Let's get all the weight into the right foot. And then slowly take flight, Dekasana pose. Left leg kicks all the way behind you. Shoulders still drawing back and away. Really nice. We have 1 breath. Left foot steps to the back of the mat, open to the right. So the right arm draws all the way over and back and opening to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Start to exalt your crescent. Slowly. Your left glute is already on, but see if you can turn the right glute on and draw the belly in and up. Take another breath. Slowly taking it back to crescent. Right arm reaches all the way up. Take a breath in. Hands frame your right foot. Easy twist, right arm to the sky. The only thing we really change here is that we try and open all the way up. So it's like someone's pushing your left shoulder towards the right wall and the right shoulder away. Keep pushing your left hand down. Take a breath in and then release the right hand down. Pyramid pose should feel nice. Pyramid pose should feel nice. Take a half weight lift to create a little bit of length and then fold it back down. 2 more breaths. I was walking by the river. Take a halfway lift. Bend the right knee, right leg to the sky, kick it all the way up. Let's come through a flow here. Right toes land to chaturanga, to upward dog, and then back to downward facing dog. Really good. Finding space, finding space. Lift your left leg to the sky. Left knee to the nose to the knee. Left leg back up to the sky, kick it. Bend your left knee, yawn the hips open, and come up to your right fingertips. The right fingertips. Lift to lengthen. Lift to lengthen. Take another breath. High up on the right tippy toes. Left knee to the right elbow or armpit. Extend your left leg all the way out to the right. Right heel lands. Right arm up and over. Opening the heart to the ceiling as best as you can. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath in. Good. Right hand lands. Your left leg kicks up to the sky. Knee to nose to knee. Stepping the left foot forward. Right knee hovers. Shoulders over the hips. Give the arms a little wiggle out. Right knee hovers. Good. Scoop the tailbone under. Cactus out the arms. Open the heart. Draw the chest forward. The right glute is on, but see if you can turn your left glute on as you lift the heart a little bit more. So good, guys. Take another breath. Slowly to arrowhead. Arms draw back. Use your hands like they're wings. And then take flight. Left foot lands, the right leg kicks back. The more you kick back through the right heel, the more you'll find that the pose takes shape. Keep engaging the right leg. Maybe even more. Take 1 more breath here. To crescent lunge. Right foot lands back. Both arms lift up as you inhale. Open to the left. The right arm forward. Left arm back. Really strong. 2 more breaths. Nice. 1 more breath. Start to exalt, to open. Open, open, open. Really good. Feel the opening. Take 1 more breath. Stay for the exhale. Back to crescent we go. Left arm lifts all the way up. Let's frame the left foot. Left arm reaches to the sky into your easy twist. And all we try and do is open up the chest, and at the same point trying to lift the right hip up a little higher. Yeah, good adjustments. 1 more. Left hand lands, left leg to the sky, kick it all the way up. Come through your flow. The chaturanga down, the upward dog for the heart to settle, and downward dog coming back to home. Coming back to home. 2 more breaths here. Staying within our practice. Nice. Let's both come, not both, but come up on tippy toes. Bend your knees to the floor. Take it to a plank pose. Inhale. Knee to nose to knee. Right leg to the sky, kick it up. Knee to the right armpit. Option for a half push-up. Back up to plank. Right leg to the sky. Bend the right knee, yawn it open. Really strong. Up onto the left fingertips to our fallen triangle. Right foot comes over to the left. And we lengthen. Really nice. 1 more breath. Left hand lands. Right leg to the sky, the knee to the nose, step it back into crescent lunge with the cactus arms. We open, we open, we open. Really nice. Take a breath in to arrowhead. Squeeze a squeeze. Take it to Dekasana. Left leg lifts up. Really kick it back, kick it back. Really good, guys. Take a nice deep breath in. We'll reconnect with that weird pose at the start. Left knee into the right calf. Left foot steps all the way behind you. That's it. So try and have your both feet quite far apart from each other, and you should be up on your left tippy toes. So that's it. Yep. Left tippy toes, and then reach the arms behind you and look forward. Belly button in. Strong. Take a breath. Left hand lands. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Right arm to the sky. If you have the space and you want it, Cleopatra pose to open all the way up. Opening, opening. Really nice. Take another breath. Stay for the exhale. Perfect. Let's get the right hand to the inside of your right foot and back into wide-legged forward fold. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Refold, refold. Take another halfway lift. Left hand into the mat. Right arm reaches to the sky. Opening, opening. Perfect. Take one more breath. Release the right hand down. Take a halfway lift. Heels in, toes out into a goddess pose. Coming up into goddess pose. Really sit in, sit in, sit in. Perfect. Place your hands onto the hips. And then not the hips, the thighs. My bad. And then deepen in a little bit more. Deepen in a little bit more. Really good. Shoulders back and away from the ears. Strong, guys. See if you can drop your butt a little bit lower. So really get into that space where you're like, wow, you know what? I'm actually in a squat and I don't like it. Get to that space where you don't like it. That's it. And then release the hands off the thighs and reach the arms out. I know. But just get it done. Scoop the tailbone in and up. Look at the right foot into warrior two facing the front of the room. Warrior two, warrior two. Really good. Reverse your warrior, inhale, and then take a side angle pose, but we're taking a variation. Hook the thumbs of your side angle and then lengthen forward. Yep, nice. And try and open up your chest towards the ceiling. Super strong, guys. From here, it's gonna hurt, I'm warning you, but we're gonna do it anyway. Keep arms and find a half moon pose. Half moon, half moon, half moon. Keep the arms, keep the arms, keep the arms. Even if you fall, no one cares. Just find it, find it, find it. Nice. Take another breath. Woo. Reverse warrior. Open all the way up. Strong. Windmill the arms down into the mat. Take your right leg to the sky. And then coming through your variation of your flow. Coming just through to smash open. Oh yeah. Back to downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. 1 more breath. Beautiful. High up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Knee to nose, nose to knee. Left leg to the sky. Open up the hips. High up on the right tippy toes. Left knee to left armpit to a half push-up. Yeah. Back up. Left leg to the sky. Left knee to right armpit. Finding your fallen triangle. Right heel down. We open. Well, 1 more breath. Right hand lands. Left leg to the sky. Knee to nose, nose to knee. Step it through. Crescent lunge all the way up. Practicing the arms. Heart open. Left glute turns on. Take a breath. Arrowhead. Squeeze. As soon as we get to arrowhead, we take. Kick it, kick it, kick it. Really nice. 2 more breaths. Lift the right heel a little higher. Really extend. We've got 1 more breath. That weird pose, right knee lands in the middle of the left calf. Over to the left and the arms reach back. Perfect. See if you can stretch the front body while lifting the chin, almost like a little back bend here. Nice. We've got one more breath. Right hand lands, right foot steps back, left arm reaches to the sky, left arm to the sky. Really strong. Option for Cleopatra. Left hand reaches for the space behind you while the heart opens. The heart actually opens. Yeah. Nice. One more breath. Left hand lands to the inside of your left foot and then taking it over into a wide-legged forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Let the head go. Let's take a halfway lift. Refold that. Yeah. Hanging out. Really let the head go. Let's take another halfway lift. This time, I'm literally making it up because I can't remember which hand we did last time. Let's say the left hand into the mat, right arm to the sky. I'm pretty sure that's the opposite one. Perfect. And just in case, release the right hand down, lift the left arm to the sky, just so we're not all over the shop. Perfect. Release your left hand down, draw the heels in, the toes out, come up into a low squatty squat. Low squat, low squat, low squat. Nice. Lift the chest, lift the chin, get a little bit lower, and then release the hands off the thighs and reach the arms out. Sit a little bit further in, really experience the discomfort. And just experience it without trying to resolve it. Just experience it. Look at your left foot. Let's find warrior two. Warrior two towards the front. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. As you exhale, we take it into that variation of side angle pose. Hook the thumbs, lengthen, try and open the heart towards the ceiling. We know where we're going. We know this is painful, but so what? Let's take flight. Left heel, sorry, the right heel starts to take off. Keep the hands, doesn't matter how you look. Even if you fall, you fall. We've got one more breath. Woo! Reverse your warrior, inhale. Windmill the arms to the mat. Come through your flow, we are almost there. Chaturanga down to upward, back to downward facing dog. We are taking 5 breaths in downward dog, and then we'll decide where we go after that. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And let's find a child's pose. Let's create some chicken wings here. So basically bring the hands next to the knees, top of the hands on the mat, and then draw the elbows in towards the outer thighs. Little chicken wings. Nice little stretch for the wrists. Gently release that. Come up and sit on the heels. Reach the arms all the way up. And then bring the hands to heart center. Mini little back bend. Place the hands behind you. Taking it as far as it feels okay. You can just keep the hips down. Otherwise, if you want to lift, you can lift it all the way up. And let the heart open as the shoulders draw open to let the heart peek through, gazing towards the sun. 1 more breath. mindfully release that. And let's meet back in a downward dog. The hands come forward, the toes tuck. Back to downward facing dog. Really nice. And let's raise the right leg all the way to the sky. Step the right foot between the hands. We'll start to chill out and then take it into a wide-legged forward fold over to the left. Really nice. And then from here, once again, place your left hand under your face. Lift the right arm to the sky. And this is a super juicy stretch here. Let's get the right hand over to the left ankle or the left shin or wherever. And then see if you can walk your left hand forward, almost like you're taking a downward dog with your left arm. And then gaze under the left armpit. To really squeeze. And if you want even more, this adds some more goodness. You start to bend into the right knee, almost like a skandasana variation, but gazing under your left armpit. Only if it feels good to bend the right knee. If it doesn't, then don't do it. Nice. One more breath in. You got the right knee bent, straighten it. And then walk back into a low lunge facing the front of the mat. And then simply walk your right foot towards your left wrist. And then release the right knee down somewhere near the right wrist. Hips gently soften to the mat. Back toes untuck and find your variation of a half pigeon pose. About 10 more breaths here. Start to walk the hands back towards the right shin. And let's meet back in a downward dog. Right foot steps back. Give the right heel a little squeeze down into the earth. And then lift your left leg to the sky. Left knee to the nose. We step the left foot forward. Same thing, wide-legged forward fold. Over to the right, take a halfway lift. And refold, refold. This time the left hand. Why do I still get confused here? No, it's the left hand into the mat, right arm reaches to the sky. Take a breath in. And let's release the right hand under the left armpit, somewhere near the left ankle. So the right hand under the left armpit, right hand to the left ankle. That's it. And then your left hand walks forward. Goes down to the left armpit. And if you would like to, you can bend into the right knee. More juice here. Yeah. Take another breath. And slowly release. Hands back underneath you. Walk the hands over to the left foot. And then walk your left foot under the right wrist. Left knee lands behind the left wrist. Coming into our half pigeon pose. A few more breaths here. And start to walk your hands back towards your left shin. And this time, release your left hip down. Let's bring the right leg forward and coming into a Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come to touch. And just place the hands just below the knees, give the knees a little wobble, wobble, wobble. And just place the thumbs to the soles of the feet and gently walk forward. Up to you. You can take this more of a yin type pose where you just droop yourself over. Or if you'd like to get it a little bit more intense, and just bring the heels closer towards the hips and more of a lengthening forward than a droop. And walk your hands back slowly. And from here, we'll just bring the knees together, pistol grip the big toes, and start to hover your butt, hover the feet, not hover the butt, hover the feet. And then if you like, you can stretch the legs all the way forward. One more breath in. Mindfully release. And then just cross your right ankle over the left and fold back forward. Walk back. Swap it out. Left ankle in front of the right. And simply fold it. And walk it back, walk it back. Beautiful. And lengthen your legs out onto the mat. Lie yourself down onto your mat. And once you lie down onto your mat, turn yourself around so you are on your belly. And then once you get onto your belly, extend your right arm out towards the right hand side. Place your left hand next to your face. So the right arm out, left hand next to the face. And then push into your left hand. It's almost like this mini little wild thing as you open yourself up. So it'll be like this. If you look at the screen. Release down. Left arm lengthens over to the left. Right hand next to the face. And opening up into a little mini wild thing here. and release that. And before we move into our final rest, come into a child's pose one more time. Just push it back to child's pose. Noticing the length and the ease of the lower spine. And then releasing into your final rest. Let's get the head at the top of the mat and the legs down to the bottom. And just folding over into your final rest of Shavasana.
Myself when I spend time. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Let's start to bring the attention back into the body. Gentle movements, fingers, toes, a nice big long stretch. And then draw your knees up one by one in towards the chest. And rolling over into a fetal, one side or the other, whichever side you prefer, where you naturally go over to. And then come up into a seat. And let's bring the palms to touch at heart center into a Jali Mudra. And closing the eyes down for 30 seconds, feeling the warmth between the palms, all the focus into the space between the skin of the palms and the fingers. Just noticing the warmth and the life that's happening within that space. And let's bring the thumbs to rest between the eyebrows, third eye center, the center for creativity and magic. Take a breath in through the nose and gently bowing the head towards the heart. Ultimately, we're just bowing into our own greatness and bowing into the infinite wisdom within. Thank you, beautiful yogis. Absolute honor to guide you through. Namaste. And oh, I knew. Oh, yeah. Good work, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
No worries.
Was fun.
See you guys. Have an awesome day.
Thank you very much. Great.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
No worries, Rose.